Hey everybody, this is Dharma. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. This reading is going to be for the sign of Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, maybe Venus. Time and energy are fluid. You know the intentions been set for recent past, the current, and the near future. Depending on how much healing we've done is where we find ourselves on timeline. Energy is fluid. We all hold masculine and feminine energies within us, just as the divine and the universe. When I read the energy, it is how the energy is operating in this position, in this situation. Find the genders as you will, or discard them altogether. Everyone is welcome here. We do not other anyone. Races, all creeds, all genders, or lack thereof, are very welcome. Y'all are in the States, we're going to have some wild weather. We have not taken very good care of our habitat. Please, if you're praying or vibing, please send good thoughts, good vibes for the universe, for our planet, for each other, and for the current administration. Remember, what you send out, whether in thought, word, or deed, is what you get back. Guides, ancestors, holy guardian angels, most high God. Please and thank you. Clear and concise messages for the sign of Gemini. Clear and concise messages only for the greatest and highest good for the sign of Gemini. Thank you so much. Current situation or the energy that Gemini is dealing with. Thank you. That was beautiful and that was quick. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Could be a motherly person, but they're not being too motherly in this situation. Well, I'll say nourishing. This could be a masculine energy. It's not feeling very nourishing. If they're holding anything of value, they're not using it wisely. Problem is, Nine of Wands in the reverse. Someone feels like their knees are buckling. They can't defend themselves. They want to laugh at each other, but maybe that's the thing. Maybe they don't have good boundaries. Maybe they're so tired that it's just easier to have squishy boundaries or no boundaries. Recent past, please and thank you. Recent past, please and thank you. Thank you so much. A painful ending. And swords in the back. I'm thinking of the bullfight. Those four animals. And the subconscious. And the subconscious, please and thank you. Those animals, through no fault of their own, have to go through all that. The subconscious, Queen of Cups reversed. Someone who's not in control of their emotions. Someone who misuses emotions against others. You need to bring that energy. Into the consciousness. Maybe that's you, maybe subconsciously it represents someone else, but you need to let that come to the surface so you can deal with it. There might be some grief or rage work involved in that. In the consciousness. If y'all saw that wound on my finger, yep, I hurt myself, but it'll be alright. And the consciousness is an empress in the upright. So maybe there's someone in there abundant, very abundant, in their garden. Things just kind of seem to come to them. They don't have to go out and get them. So maybe this person is a good person, but they just have some bad moments. I don't know if this is two different energies. You know. Near future, please and thank you. Near future, please and thank you. Thank you so much. Death, almost in the upright. Looks like there's an ending coming, but someone's trying to delay it. This does not necessarily mean, usually doesn't mean physical ending. It can. Physical transition. It's usually just a transformation, the end of one cycle, a very permanent end to one cycle, so that something can be reborn out of the ashes. The phoenix can rise, so to speak. In the environment, please and thank you. It's not necessarily a bad ending either. I mean, maybe this is a good person that Gemini is dealing with, and they need to let it go, or maybe that's going to be the end of the, messy emotions. Maybe Gemini is going to get a grip on some emotions, or this person will. I don't know. In the environment, please and thank you. 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 Thank you so much. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Material things, home, family, job, community, anything tangible. Could be energies, when we see an object that is just energy solidified. So when we can see the light, it's an energy, but we can see it. Hopes and fears. There's a witchy woman. You can replace that first letter if you need to. Not a very nice person. Not a very nice feminine energy. There could be spell work, but black magic most often is just doing things behind somebody's back. Lies of omission, outright untruths or falsehoods, casting illusions for their own purposes, and not caring how it affects others. It might be that Queen of Cups reverse. What can Gemini influence, please and thank you? I'm about tired of seeing that Queen of Wands reverse come out, but she's in our environment somewhere. Thank you so much. There's a Magician in the upright. Anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, the never-ending nightmare. So, somebody going to use their will to make a change. And it's got somebody worried, or somebody worried that somebody's going to stand in their power to make this necessary change, or somebody worried and they're going to come out of it by standing in their power. Going to set some boundaries, maybe. Potential outcome, please and thank you. I like that. Maybe somebody's going to let go of one of these pentacles to balance things out, bring some peace in their life. 9 Pentacles is satisfied in yourself. That's what you got going on. Potential outcome, please and thank you. Potential outcome, please and thank you. Potential outcome, please and thank you. Potential outcome, thank you so much. Yeah, somebody's going to let go. Somebody's going to let go of something. Or somebody's really greedy. But I feel like this Magician being in the upright, somebody's going to stand in their power and let something go. Not going to be holding on so tight. I like that. That's not a bad reading. I don't feel like I need to pull any clarifiers there. I will get you some shadow cards. Energies on the shadow that you can work with as you move through these energies. Not too bad, Gemini. I know some good Geminis. So, I mean, really, we all have our light and dark sides. Most of us are just, humans. We're having a human experience. They're all where we are on our learning journey. Sometimes we get a little more serious than others and start doing a little more work. Sometimes we wait until the universe forces us to do some work, but either way, life is for learning, right? Like Johnny Mitchell said. Please and thank you. Some energies for that. Thank you so much. Shape shifter in the light. Skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, the ability to see the potential in anything. So if you're seeing that in somebody else, Gemini, that's in you. You've got to look for it. Prostitute in the light accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. That's beautiful. I asked for energies you could work with, so I assume it could be within you, but if you can work with them, you can work with energies outside yourself too, I guess. Anything else? Thank you so much. Scribe in the shadow, altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. Okay, my son. That's the only shadow energy. I'll see if one more comes out. We can fix that. We can fix it. Father in the upright, talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Yeah, there's nothing really bad there. We just got to kind of get closer to the truth. And sometimes we might think we're telling the truth, but might be fudging a little bit to make ourselves feel better. And this might not be you. This might be an energy around you. This is not a bad reading. Stand in your power, Gemini. You got this. Thanks so much for joining me.